Hey y'all, just ignore my robe. It's 10 o'clock at night. My kids are asleep, so. Okay, for the theory of action, for the first one, I put that Mr. Herman uses the different books from Seed to Plant, Be a Friend to a Tree. The students engage in interactive read aloud activities of Nature's Green Umbrella and If I Ran the Rainforest. The students are engaged in several interactive read aloud activities throughout this unit. The books used for Mr. Herman's unit, they all include complex texts that are on or beyond grade level. When for The Great Kapok Tree, he states that it's a story of a community of animals that live in one tree in the rainforest. So he asks the students to turn to their reading partner and share their ideas of the meaning of a community. For students to develop the skill and craft of a writer, he reviews the I Can chart or guides for them before they start their own informational writing. And for foundational skills, Mr. Herman writes the words tree and heat on the board, and he asks the class what vowel sounds do those words make, or what sounds do they hear? What vowel sounds do they hear? And the class answers long E. And so they brainstorm over other words with the long E sound, and he adds those words to the board. And then he reads Trees Help, and he has the students call out any other long E words. Okay, for skill-based competencies, Mr. Herman writes heat and tree on the board and asks the students what vowel sound they hear, long E. And like I said before, they brainstorm and come up with other words with long E sounds. He models fluency as he reads to the class, and he also asks the students to listen for words as with the long E vowel sound as he reads the text. Knowledge base, Mr. Herman taught the class vocabulary words, mineral, shoot, stem, bud. During the interactive read aloud activities, he asked higher level thinking questions such as what is a community? And then another read aloud, he asks why do people depend on trees? And what stood out to me, I love that he used lots of different readings and texts, and he got the students engaged in thinking of, higher order thinking and not just basic questions over the books. He really got them to brainstorm about stuff. And then I really like the I can statements for the writing that he used and how he guided them to write their own. And that they also had to not use the book that he had read to them for their writing. He made them use a different book to choose which animal they wanted to write about and to find their own facts out of that book. And I just loved his lesson overall. He did a really good job. Bye, y'all.